So it's not a coaching workshop, because you can easily spend half an hour doing this exercise alone, right? Because when you start talking about what's bothering you or some solutions that you bring up for yourself, you need that time and space. But unfortunately, you just have to restrict the time limit that we've got right now. These girls who have finished, ladies who finished, yeah, and wanted to share just anything about how the problem was at the start to when you've done the.
Yeah, I think processing, you have more, when you talk about involving more, you get more insights from yourself. So you come to new conclusions.
Yeah, that's
just jumping.
It's actually a really powerful technique. So, so that's a skill that you now have. Who was finding, like, they just wanted to advise, they just wanted to say, oh, what if you do this?
I was more like giving points on what they should say.
Yeah. So when you're coaching, it's like, just ask a question, shut up, let them respond. Okay, it's none of your business. None of your business. All right, good. Okay, so we've had some experience with how you feel, how you can change how you feel, how you change how you think. We're now going to do how you can change your behaviour, right? Different identities that you can take on. So the next model is called a Disney model. Right, so Walt Disney, you all know Walt Disney, right? Massive, creative, visionary. He actually has teams, and we have this in our organisations as well, right? Where you apply for a job with your strength. So if you're very creative, you go into advertising and marketing, and you want to just people person, very influential skills, or you might be someone who's got more kind of research orientated and data driven, and you are the person who picks and does and analyses and looks for what can be improved, what can be changed, where we can save money, etc. Or you might be more of a consultant role, where you see the big picture, you see possibilities, you know that there's something happening, and you are putting the whole thing kind of together. You're advising on that, and you're taking all the information you've got and coming to some resolution around that. So you may be stronger in one of these than the others. Do you find that, maybe? You see something? Okay. So what if you could be that superstar, triple threat, business person, all right, where you are all of these, and you are stepping into those different roles, and you are solving your own problems, you're creating your own dreams, you're making it happen, you're looking to see what's going on, what could be better, and you are problem solving. So we're going to do an exercise in this. We are going to use the space in the room as well, okay? Because when you change the space, remember what I said earlier, something's bogging you down, you go for a walk. You go, do you know what, I've got to leave the situation, and you go for a walk. You change your environment, or you change how you're sitting or you're standing, right? You just have to. Space is a powerful game changer. Changes everything. So use the space, okay? So I'll explain what we're going to do. I'll give you. By the way, who was the coach in that last exercise? Okay, you're not getting away with it. You're now the client. So we're switching. All right. So you are now. Remember what I said earlier? Like if you had a dream, right? A dream, something you want to achieve, a goal. Maybe you don't know, right now, but imagine, think, right? Think about something that you want to do, achieve. Not quite sure how to do it or where to go with that. We are going to be these identities. What I want you to do though is not just stay where you are going to use the room. You might want to be the dreamer over here. We have all this space, right? Use your body, get into the dream, talk about what it is that you want to achieve. Just nobody's looking, right? Nobody's looking. Go into the person that you are when you are a dreamer, when you're thinking creatively, big vision, passion, right? Use your voice, right? Use your whole being. Be that dreamer. And then when the track finishes, I want you to find another place in the room, right? So you might be the thinker, the critic, and you're going, you know what? But there's this, and we need to look at that, and actually you need to find out this, and we don't have the money for that. So whatever your questioning skills are to yourself, as you're being the critic, your thinker, you're the researcher, sit, stand, be, take on that identity. Okay? Your coach will be guiding you with questions throughout all of this. And then I want you to shake that off, and I want you to go somewhere else where you're now the problem solver, you're the consultant. Use the space, why not? Use the stage, right? Stand, present, do whatever you want to do. So find a different place in the room. Again, your coach will guide you and talk you through the questions when you are in that position. Okay? And then the final track, you come back to your dream. Remember you had that dream? And you weren't quite sure how you were going to do it or achieve it? Okay? In each position, by the way, do not answer, do not be critical. Don't read a dream and go, yeah, but hang on, no, that's for them, that's for him, that's for her, there. Alright? You are just a dreamer. Everything's possible here. Okay? We want to see how you give yourself the answers. Okay? So it's called the Disney pattern. So if you want to take one of those. Okay? Decide, you're not deciding, you're just switching. Look around the room, use any place you want to go. Alright, you're going to have to just condense it again. It can be quite a long exercise, but do about 3 minutes in each role. Have fun. Okay, switch. You are now going to critic mode. Critic, thinker, research. What's wrong with it? What could be better?
So instead of only capital, do it.
Right, now you're the problem solver. You are now a consultant. Go somewhere new, assume a different position.
You're a consultant now, so where do you want to...
Different body language, vocality. How do you solve it? What have you already got? Who are you as a problem solver?
So if I achieve those things, then...
Awesome. Now you're back to the dreamer. So go back to your position as a dreamer, as a visionary. How are things different now? You've been your own guru. Couldn't believe this letter. I just could not believe what I was reading. It was like 3 pages of handwritten notes about me, right, critiquing who I was, my leadership skills, what I was trying to do to the school, what I was changing. Okay, and I was fuming, but I was also, I felt quite ashamed. I thought, oh my God, I'm really ruffling people's feathers. Like, what's going on? I mean, I was qualified to do this, I was hired to do this. What is going on? I mean, I have to face these people every day at work. it takes courage to change things. You need to have compassion, you need to have collaboration. It takes courage to do. You've done so much great work. Okay, are you going to let what other people think about you or say about you? Do you not know that it might be some of their stuff? You know, they're fearful of their job, they're fearful of their position. What are you going to do? I know you want answers, and there is more. Okay, there's always a lot to learn. So, I could have spent months and years thinking I wasn't good enough, thinking that I'd done something bad, something wrong, that I'm not cut out for doing change work or whatever. I could have spent ages having that define me. But actually, I was actually very fortunate. It's kind of like I stumbled across it. I was on the tube, and you know, like you have the adverts at the top, right? So I glanced at them, and one of them was on trading, like stock trading. And I thought, it's kind of nice. I wonder what that's all about. It's a free seminar. Let me go along and find out how I can learn to trade, make some money, maybe quit teaching, maybe do something else. So I went along to this seminar, and you know what? What was most interesting to me, yes, it's great to learn some strategies, right? But the strategies was only actually 20% of trading. Most things are 80-20. And the 80% was psychology. It's how we think about things, when to get in, when to get out, okay? But it's the psychology, it's about greed, it's about, you know, chances, it's about being disciplined. And that, I was hooked. When I was learning about that, I was like, wow, there's so much I don't know about what I don't know. And I was just hooked. And I signed up to another seminar, and you know what, before I knew it, I was actually learning NLP. That's what I was learning. And I was just driven. I just wanted to learn everything there was. I wanted to get really inside how we think, how other people think, you know, what is it that makes us who we are, and how can we improve? How can we, there's always more, right? So I trained as a trainer, I trained in hypnotherapy as well, and you know what, it was the best decision I made. It was the best decision I made, because it doesn't matter what you're doing in your life, right, or your roles that you take on, you have a certain mindset about how you see things when you open up, okay, and also, you know, you have a lot of strength in your own personality as well. It's not about being, you know, wishy-washy and having everybody do what they want, but it's about understanding the language we use, stepping up and doing difficult things, all right? Because that's part of our growth. And, you know, I've given you a little sheet there, and I've got to say, you know, not only was it the best thing that I ever did, you know, I managed to reframe how I saw that situation and how I saw other situations. And I hope today that you've learned some skills, okay, had some experiences, and got some knowledge as well about how you can think about transforming whatever it is that you want to work on. And you have been awesome. Thank you for showing up. If you've got any questions, we're going to be around. I think we're pretty much bang on time. But yes, thank you so much for playing it all out. And yeah. Come and chat to me.
Yeah. We say,
no, like 20 minutes out. But I hope I